Hello and welcome to In Bloom Week 2. This is day 8. I'm Alexandra, aka Flower Yogi. Thank you so much for continuing to practice with me. So let's get started. I'm going to start in Virasana today. I'm sitting on the heels. If that's too much pressure, you can just go cross-legged. Too much pressure on the knees. We don't want that. So settle in, root down through the tailbone, through the tops of the feet, the shins pressing into the mat. Allow the hands to rest gently in your lap. Taking a deep breath in. Empty out completely, letting go of your day thus far, just arriving here to move, to breathe. Really nice. And we'll take the left fingertips out to the side. Inhale, right arm goes up. Big stretch through the right side body, maybe coming onto that left palm as you bend the left elbow. Big stretch up. Exhale, come back through center. Right fingertips come down. Inhale, left arm goes up towards the ceiling. Big stretch over to the right. Bend into your right elbow. Inhale, look up, reach. Exhale, coming back to center. This time we'll take the left fingertips like you're reaching away. It's okay if you can't fully reach the mat. If you can, just walk them away so that they're just kissing the mat. And then we'll drop our right ear over the right shoulder. Nice stretch through the left side of the neck. This might be enough. This might be intense enough as it is, or you can take that right hand and just rest it gently on top of the left ear. Breathing here, we're not pulling or forcing the head over, just allowing the weight of the arm, the weight of gravity to intensify that stretch. Take one more breath in. And on the breath out, we'll soften that right hand back down and gently, very slowly come back to center, restacking the head. Nice, just looking over your right shoulder. Nice long stretch through the neck and then over to the left side. And then back to center. This time taking the right fingertips away from the hips, just barely touching the mat and letting the left ear fall over the left shoulder. Breathing here. Feeling that openness in the front of the right side of the chest. Shoulder dropping away from the ear. And then maybe you take that left hand to rest it gently on top of the ear, on top of the head. Deep breath. And on the exhale, let that left arm fall down and very slowly come back. Restack the head over the back, the spine. And we'll take both arms up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands come through heart. Taking a pause. Sending gratitude to yourself for showing up, for getting on your mat today. And then we'll come forward onto all fours. Taking some cat and cows. Find your setup here, palms underneath shoulders, knees underneath Hips, inhale, drop the belly, look forward. Exhale, rounding back. Moving at your own pace, your own rhythm here. And I invite you today to mix it up, to maybe find some circles through the hips, circles through the neck, going in one direction to start. Just notice that change in sensation as we change up the movement a little, and then reverse your circle. What do the hips have to say today? Shoulders, just checking in, moving in a way that works for your body today. It's honoring where you're at. Lovely, and then we'll come through center, walk the hands forward, curl the toes under, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Deep breath in, relax the head, maybe find that little bend in the knees to lift the hips. Big sigh out to let something go. What is no longer serving you? Week 2, we're starting anew. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, baby steps to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms reach all the way up. Exhale, hands down at your sides. Inhale, lift and reach. Exhale, coming through center, fold over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, step the right toes back. Step the left toes back. High plank, press away from the mat, crown of the head, reaching away from the heels, press back through the heels. Inhale, press away from the mat. Exhale, lower the knees, come all the way to the belly. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, fold. Inhale, curl the toes under, press it up and back, downward facing dog. Deep breath here. On your next inhale, lift the right heel high, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knee, bring it forward in between the hands. Keep that back heel lifted. Always the option to lower that left knee. On an inhale, we'll sweep the fingertips up, high crescent lunge. Reaching up through the fingertips, drop down through the shoulders. Find a little micro bend in that back left knee so that the tailbone comes a little bit more underneath the rest of the spine. Nice and strong through the legs, front knee stacked over front ankle. Check in with your toes. Are they pointed towards the front of the mat? Inhale, lift, reach. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back, high plank. Pressing away from the mat on an inhale. On the exhale option, belly to cobra or halfway chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, back. We'll all meet in a downward facing dog. Deep breath. Inhale, left heel lifts high. Exhale, bend the knee, bring it forward and through in between the hands. Right knee stays lowered or lifted as we reach up with the fingertips, high crescent lunge. Reaching up. Find again that little slight bend in the back leg just to bring the spine into alignment, and then maybe start to straighten Check in with that front knee over the ankle. And also, like, if you feel like you're walking on a tightrope here, open up the legs a little. You can walk that left foot over to the left side a little bit more. Big breath in. Exhale, hands come down. Step it back. Take a flow of your choice. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. So that's belly to cobra or chaturanga to upward facing dog. Here we are in a down dog. Release the head. We'll do a little lion's breath here. Inhaling, fill up. And on the exhale, stick out the tongue, look towards your third eye. We'll do that again. Inhale, fill up, big breath. Exhale, stick out the tongue. Really nice. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step, hop, jump to the top of your mat. You can take a ragdoll here, grabbing opposite elbows. And then we'll release that bind. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms sweep up overhead. Exhale, hands through heart at your sides. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms reach up, look up. Big stretch, palms are together. On the exhale, instead of folding, we're going to drop the sit bones down for a chair pose. Really nice. Arms can reach forward. They're up by the ears, pressing the feet and the legs together. A little separation between the heels. Drop your tailbone down, so we don't want to be pressing out through the low back. We want to kind of drop that down so we have a nice long spine. Stay strong here. You can do this. If there's too much pressure in the low back, you can always bring the hands together at the heart. Stay with me for 3, 2, on the 1. Fold over the legs. Really nice. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, step both feet back. Option for a vinyasa flow here. Meeting back in downward facing dog. Check in with your breath. The heat rising in your body. Just observing the sensations. And on an inhale, we'll lift that right heel high. Exhale, bend the knee, bring it through, plant the foot, pivot on that back heel. Inhale, we rise up, warrior 1. So again, same thing here. We don't want to be on train tracks. You can think of it in warrior of having the front heel kind of divide the center of that back foot. But if that feels too unsteady, just open up the legs. Come into train tracks here. Not a tightrope. Inhale, look up, reach up. Hips are forward. On the exhale, open, warrior 2. Inhale, reaching forward. Exhale, over, up and back, peaceful warrior. Really nice. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Extended side angle. Notice if you're kind of dumping too much weight into that bottom elbow. Try to find a little lift, a little length through the torso. Deep breath in. On the exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Step it back. Take a flow here. And meet back in downward dog. Always the option to take that vinyasa or skip it. It's your time to shine. Inhale, lift the left leg high. Exhale, bend the knee, bring it forward. Pivot on that right heel. Inhale, we rise up, warrior one. Check in with the legs. Can you relax the shoulders while still being activated through the fingertips, through the legs, through the torso? Deep breath in. Exhale, open it up. Whoop. See, I was on a tightrope and I almost fell. All right, inhale, nice and long, middle fingers pulling apart. Exhale, drop it a little lower. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, back, peaceful warrior. Really feeling that nice opening through the left side body. Stay strong in the legs, deep breath. Reach up a little bit more. Look up towards that top hand if you can. On the exhale, elbow to knee. Extended side angle. Stay low in the hips. Notice if you're crashing your weight down into that bottom elbow. See if you can find a little lift. Pull the ears away from the shoulders. Look up at your top hand. Big breath. On the exhale, cartwheel it down. Step it back. Press away on the inhale. On the exhale, lower all the way to your belly. Really nice. You can make a little pillow with the hands. Bringing the forehead to your pillow. Allow the toes to come in, heels splaying out. Slowing down the breath. And then we'll bend into the knees and keep your head down if that feels good, and just sway the heels, the legs side to side. Little windshield wiper. Maybe you pause on one side and the other. And coming back to center, let the feet come down to the mat. Slide the hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale up for a cobra. Elbows hugging into the rib cage. Relax the glutes, relax the legs. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press your way up to a tabletop. And walk the hands back. Sitting on your heels, just as we started. Awesome. So we're going to take a little twist here. You can send both legs out long. And then we'll hug the right knee in. Step the right foot to the outside of the left knee. And then bring that right hand behind your right hip. Kind of pressing away from the mat. You'll notice you'll get a little taller through the spine. On an inhale, reaching up with the left arm towards the ceiling. Big stretch. On the exhale, twist towards your right. Hook that left elbow over the right knee. Looking back over the right shoulder. Each inhale, imagine you're getting a little bit taller through the spine. Each exhale, twisting a little deeper. One more breath in. And coming back to center on the breath out. We'll uncross that right leg, send it out, and then hug the left knee in. Left foot comes to the outside of the right knee. Left hand behind the left hip. Inhale, reaching up reach towards the ceiling like you're grabbing something. On the exhale, twisting towards the left side. Hook your elbow over the left knee. And twisting, looking towards that left shoulder. Finding that lift and lengthen as you breathe in. And twisting as you breathe out. This is great for helping digestion, great for massaging those internal organs. One more breath in. On the breath out, coming back to center. Uncross the legs, send them out long, and then center yourself on your mat. Move the fleshy part of your butte to the side, and then send the arms out parallel to the mat, parallel to the legs, and continue reaching forward as we start to tuck the tailbone and roll down. See if you can really get one vertebrae down at a time until eventually you relax the shoulders and the head. Down onto the mat. Wrap the shoulder blades underneath the back body. Allow the arms to be open at your sides. Toes falling outwards to the edges of the mat. And calming your breath. We'll take a deep breath in. Complete breath out. Bring the hands together at the heart. Thumb knuckles to your third eye. Final breath in for this practice. And exhale, honoring yourself, your body, in this practice. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you back tomorrow.